Tonight, a man is speaking out about his encounter with police, saying Memphis police used excessive force. Thursday, Shelby County District Attorney Steve Mulroy announced the dismissals of at least 30 cases involving the 5 now former Memphis police officers charged in the death of Tyre Nichols. Well, that followed news last month that the Department of Justice had launched a civil rights investigation into Memphis police and the city of Memphis. Well, today, our Brittany Moncrief spoke with a man seen being beaten by MPD in a viral video last year. He's also filed a complaint against the officer, leading to an internal affairs investigation. So, Brittany, what's come out of that probe?
Well, Rudy, that incident took place exactly 1 year before the deadly beating of Tyre Nichols by 5 former Memphis police officers. And Eric Harris, who filed a complaint against another MPD officer, is also seeking justice in his own beating. Now, we want to warn you that the video you're about to see may be hard for some to watch.
Justice for Tyre!
The cry for justice after Tyre Nichols' death rings louder and louder. Especially for those who watched video of the January 7th beating by 5 former Memphis police officers with the now disbanded Scorpion unit.
It's kind of like they're not even here to protect anymore. Could have been me. I was in the same position.
On the same exact date, January 7th, just 1 year prior. According to the affidavit, Memphis police tried pulling over a red Honda Civic near Lamar Avenue in Prescott that was reported stolen. MPD say the driver rammed the police car before leading them on a chase. They also say a handgun was thrown from the car. Police stopped the car near Lamar and Tuggle Road, and a passerby caught this on camera. Eric Harris was the passenger.
As soon as we stopped, I put my hands up to the window to let them know that, I wasn't trying to do anything. I was snatched out of the car after they busted windows and drugged to the ground and hit repetitively. If you look at the video, you can probably hear me on the ground yelling, they're trying to kill me and screaming, saying I was scared. And guys showing no remorse, like they didn't care. But I was blessed to be able to come out of it.
Harris filed a complaint against the officer, and now, more than a year later, he received this letter from Internal Affairs.
Compliance with regulations to sustain.
Stating that there were violations of excessive unnecessary force, compliance with regulations, and personal conduct.
It was a sense of relief knowing that that officer couldn't just get away with something. It just makes you feel like you can't even trust the people that's supposed to protect you. We should be able to walk up and shake these guys' hands, but instead we kind of got to look off and, hopefully they don't even come our way.
That hope is what Harris wants to see changed, especially as the Department of Justice investigates the city of Memphis and Memphis police for possible unconstitutional patterns and practices and discriminatory policing.
Hopefully we can get more police officers that are less aggressive. Most people are scared and maybe run because they feel like you're gonna, they don't know if it's gonna be their last day.
And Harris told us that the Internal Affairs told him that the officer he filed the complaint against was disciplined. Harris also said that all his charges were dropped except for possession of a weapon, which he is now serving 3 years probation. He also says he's looking to see what plans he can have or options he can have moving forward. Now, we did reach out to Memphis police, and they said they are not able to comment on open criminal investigations. Live outside 201 Poplar, I'm Brittany Moncrief.
All right, Brittany, thanks a lot.